Aries, Aries. Aries has a hell of a transition to try to, I was going to say endure, but it really, you should be seeing visions of a new life already. For me, I have been seeing it, and it's all good. It's just that the time of breakdown and having to break it all down, and it doesn't help to collapse with that illusion, like, say, get depressed over it. Like, the very reasons that you're depressed, like for me, my surrounding human ecology um, is the reason why I feel so bad nowadays. It's not just me. You have a narcissistic society that, for instance, when my dog got into her um, end of life process, which was out of my control, that for about a year and a half, she started to get really picky about eating. And I was doing the best I could, even though I was having trouble at the same time. But I had had this dog for 16 to 17 years, and in fact, she was 20 to 22 years old. I got her when she was 6 or so, and I had her for 16 to 17 years. See, the narcissist on my street, or whoever it is, I call them narcissists, but just call them people who aren't oriented to the truth and reality. They see what they want to see. So they didn't see me walking my dog day and night for 16 years up and down the road, night fucking through rain or shine, sleet or snow, and how it just tapered off. She started getting skinny, and I'm trying to feed her everything I can, and they even came down. And it was a bad scene. I was having trouble with a lot of things. And then they're like, well, you want something? You need something? I'm like, yeah, of course. I did the wrong thing in front of these people. They're narcissists, and they hold your desperosity. They hold your downfall against you. They couldn't handle it, really. They came over. They didn't expect me to really need that help. I felt like I didn't have anybody. This was at a time, it was kind of before 2022, like February. No, it was 2021, but then February got really bad. Anyway, it's just hard to. I just would love to put all this behind me. And 2023 hasn't been any easier. It's been a complete blur of, we can point at the Neptune Venus thing, and it's like right back to the degree of just 1 degree away from my Venus, giving it a kiss one more time, saying, "How do you like the fucking entanglement that is caused by people who live in self-deception? Where are you going to take your conversation? How are you going to get out of it? How are you going to even bring it to light that even that's happening? It's just you there. It's just you there. It's just me there in the fucking neighborhood until they see what they want to see." So, it turns out they call the animal, the dog pound on me, and they threatened to take my dog away. And they're taking my dog away that I had for 16 years, and it's a precious time when you're just going through, when they're just going to hobble and just finally die in front of your face. We've always done that. These people make you feel bad for that. It's like, it's weird. Well, you know what? You guys are crazy for fucking killing your animals because you can't handle their end of life process. They get kind of feeble and they need special care, and you just fucking put their lights out. Uh, Maybe if they're in excruciating pain or something, but so that was the beginning of, I could just tell, like, oh, these neighbors are, first of all, they're stupid. I knew that they were dangerously stupid. The ones that came over, and I think that they're the ones who, they're Airbnb on the other side, they don't live there. They're trying to friend me, but they realize, oh, we can't friend this one because why? Because I need too much help? Could have said, yeah, sure, you can work on our yard. Instead of hire these fucking people that charge $600 per fucking shot. I could go there anyway. I'm just done. I'm done trying to figure out a way to work anything out. And it means it's really not just the last 3 years. It's my whole life. It's like, wait a minute, I've worked on a lot of stuff that just this is humanity too. It's the same for them. It's like, wait a minute, you mean that I am going to be deleted? I am of no use, and kind of thing. It's like, yeah, no, you aren't. Not unless you do Audible. Do Audible, and did you get on Amazon? I don't know. I would love help. That's where I'm at. It's like, well, can you help me? Help update me. I had very few people in my life. I don't have any of them now. Not saying that they were of any help before. I don't know. I just see something so um, big in front of me and heavy. It's been so hard. I feel like I need a break, you know? I need to be taken away from it somehow. Some way. There's got to be some other way to feel about it some way, you know? It's just me here, and I can't do it all myself. And I'm feeling, like, okay, so not that my neighbors are supposed to dial in on me and help me with things, but yeah, they do. They do, right? Just making it, I look at it and I listen to how this place has changed. And mainly I'm listening to how, like, my grandmother and what they would want for me, they would say a long time ago. Sell this fucking place, Shauna. Get out from under it. Go and have fun. Go and. But where I'm at, it's like, well, that's not really what I want. See, I've had a little bit of money, and that's not the answer for me. I'm looking at something that is like, okay, I need to take some tender, loving care looking into this. I'm not free of my insecurities and wiring problems, and I've made it this far. Um, I just think I need a change of scenery. Going into a some kind of even though I'm not a groupie or anything, I'm not interested in. But I happen to think that if I search, it's there for me. I will find. See, it will be different than this neighborhood, who I can't relate with the psychopath over here. The guy over here, he obviously, the one across from the psychopath, just what little I've talked with him, he's really bent, he's oriented with, I don't know, maybe he's gay or something, I don't know. I don't have anything against people that are gay or prejudiced against, well, I'm wary of them. It's strange when you interact with people that have a mental illness, period. Being an empath, you start to dial in on people the way they, it depends. If you're, really super sensitive, which I am, I can go in and hear people's neurological firings and misfirings. You can tell. It's like you have to um, compensate for their lack of awareness, and it's just like now it's getting down to babysitting. And not saying that that's what's going on with me and my neighbors, but it's a form, like, you could just see. It's like, oh no, you big fucking babies, you don't even really know how to live. You guys are harming yourself and you don't know it, and it's toxic. Just looking at you is fucking unhealthy. And it all pans out to be true. Yes, you're dangerous, not to just me, but to each other. You guys are floating anomalies of hazard. And your money keeps it all pampered up. That's right. Your money keeps it all pampered and in bubble wrap and in totally operating continually irresponsibly.